Welcome to The Explainer. Today, we're going to decode a really intense, pivotal moment from the ancient epic, the Bhagavad Gita. It's a moment where the simple act of blowing a few conch shells carries the weight of the entire world.
So I want you to imagine this, a battlefield so massive, just packed with kings and princes on both sides, that it literally feels like the entire planet has picked a side. The air is just thick with tension and everyone is on the absolute brink of a catastrophic war.
This is the Kurukshetra field, and it's the stage for our whole story. You've got the Pandava heroes on one side, and on the other, their cousins, the Kauravas. Two gigantic armies, who are all related by blood, are staring each other down, and the stakes just couldn't be higher.
Okay, so let's dive right in. In the middle of all this tension, the war doesn't kick off with some big command from a general. Nope. It starts with a series of really powerful individual actions, a kind of symphony of defiance that tells everyone the fight is about to begin.
Instead of just a chaotic blast of horns, what we get is this incredibly deliberate and coordinated statement. One by one, the key Pandava heroes sound their personal, named conch shells. This is a unified, powerful declaration that says, we are ready.
And just look at the level of detail here. You have King Yudhishthir. He's the eldest, and he blows the Anant Vijay. Then his younger brothers, Nakul and Sahadev, sound the Sughosh and Manipushpak. And get this, these aren't just any old horns. They're legendary items, almost extensions of the heroes themselves.
And they were not alone, not by a long shot. This first blast is immediately followed by a chorus from a whole army of allied titans. We're talking legendary warriors like the invisible Satyaki, the great warrior Shikhandi, and the mighty armed Abhimanyu, all joining in, each blowing their own conch.
Now, to really get a sense of the power they've assembled here, the text uses a very specific term for warriors like Shikhandi, Maharatha. And this isn't just, a nice compliment. It's a real military classification. It means this one single fighter could take on 10,000 ordinary soldiers all by himself. Think about that.
So here's the crucial point. This incredibly detailed list, naming each hero, naming their specific conch, it isn't just for dramatic effect. No, it's a carefully crafted and very, very pointed message being delivered in real time.
So who is this super detailed report for? Well, this whole scene is being narrated by a guy named Sanjay. And his entire audience is just one person, his blind king, Dhritarashtra, who's sitting miles and miles away from the battlefield just listening to this play-by-play.
And this is where you can see the narrator's genius at work. He calls the Pandava leader Yudhishthir king, a title he earned through his noble character. But in the very same breath, he addresses his own master, Dhritarashtra, as ruler of the earth. Now that's not flattery, that's a strategy.
And right here, this is where everything builds. With that one title, ruler of the earth, the narrator completely shifts the focus. Suddenly, the story isn't just about the warriors on the field anymore. It's about the silent king listening to the report and the immense burden that he now carries.
See, by calling him ruler of the earth, Sanjay isn't just stating a fact. He is deliberately and very pointedly reminding the king that the fate of all these armies, in fact, the fate of the entire known world gathered on that field, rests squarely on his shoulders. The narrator isn't just a reporter here. He's interpreting what's happening for the king. He is painting this vivid, absolutely terrifying picture of what's about to happen. This isn't just a battle. It's a mammoth war that is guaranteed to cause irreversible destruction for everyone.
And just like that, the entire conflict pivots. It's no longer just a physical fight between two armies. It becomes an internal, moral struggle happening inside one man, King Dhritarashtra, who has the power to stop it all before it really, truly begins.
Every name, every conch shell that Sanjay lists is just another piece of evidence. The message couldn't be clearer. The terrifying power of the Pandava army has been completely unleashed. They are ready, they are unified, and the consequences of this fight are going to be absolute.
And here it is. Here's the most powerful takeaway from this whole moment. Right now, with the sound of those conches still echoing across the field, there's only one person who had the power to prevent all this slaughter. Just one, King Dhritarashtra.
And so this detailed report of warriors and their conch shells turns into this profound test of leadership. The narrator has laid out all the stakes, he's described the forces involved, and he's warned of the inevitable doom. The entire world is holding its breath, and the only question left is, what will the ruler do?